Okay, we are not even 2 weeks into January, and I have made some fairly dramatic changes to my system. A couple of them were planned that aren't so dramatic, and there's one that was not planned that just kind of happened. We'll start with the ones that were planned. I updated my tabs in my reference section. So now I have these alphabet tabs so that I can better organize my reference pages. I didn't have a good way of making them myself, so I went ahead and ordered just some contacts pages that had the tabs built in, and that's working really well so far. I'm really liking it, actually. Another fairly big change I made is that I reordered my sections. So previously I had my planning and journaling pages in the front. Since then, I have printed the next section of my Bible study, and it is chunky. So I decided to move my prayer section and my Bible study section to the front. So sections 0 and 1 are Bible study and prayer section. And then after that, I have my calendar and notes and daily pages and my tracking pages. And then I have my projects section and then my reference pages. Thus far, it's working really well. I like having the Bible study in the front because it lists the pages. So when I'm writing, because I do most of my writing in the dailies. So when I'm writing in my dailies, the rings don't get in the way so much. So intuitively, so far as my brain looks at it, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense when I think about the way that I use each section, but logistically, it works better. So we're going to keep it this way, I think. And the other change is that I set up a personal rings, which I was not planning on doing. I was planning on using pocket notebooks for my out and about journal, my EDC, my everyday carry. But I was really missing the personal size because I used it for a few months last year, and I talked myself into it. So I guess I'll give you a little flip through. This cover is just a cheap one off Amazon. Love the color. This is my favorite color. And I just wanted to try out the system last year, so I bought this. It was like $10. And one thing I actually unexpectedly really like about this is that the clasp is magnetized instead of like a snap clasp. There we go. So when I'm going to the grocery store, I can take my list. Where'd it go? Here we go. I can take my list, close my book, set it on top, and it holds it in place. So I have a surface to work on, and I'm not dropping my page. I don't have a whole lot in here right now. This is going to be my everyday on-the-go planner. And I'm going to treat it kind of like a bullet journal, where I'm just going to add pages as I need them. I'm not going to put too much thought into the setup. But what I have set up so far is a couple pages from Sleepy Notes Club. These are a couple of her free printables. I just like how cute the undated ones are. I'll probably fill these out. I also like the idea of having goals and wins each month. So I just have January in here for now. I have a pocket that I made a while back. I just taped the edges here and then sliced this piece. So this is 2 pages put together to create a little pocket. I think it works well. I like having a pocket within my pages to hold things instead of just the cover, because I tend to forget when I put things in the cover I tend to forget about them. I got my shopping list, my grocery list, the Lindsay Scribbles bingo cards from 2015, the Planner Contentment bingo card, which I thought was going to be a better fit because I wasn't planning on jumping systems at all. But here we are, in a new planner just a few days in. I think it'll work well though with both planners together. I'll go over a little bit how I'm planning on using them when I'm done with the flip through. I have my health tracker behind that, and my habit tracker, and then I have my planning monthly section, also the freebie from Sleepy Notes Club. I like her setup. I like the inbox and the priorities, and I like that I can have all 12 months here at once, and that I didn't need to sit down and make a new size. I will do that eventually, but I was excited, so I decided to use hers. And then after that, we're basically treating it like a bullet journal. Just writing what we want. These pages are mainly me talking myself into this binder. At the end of these pages, I basically came to the conclusion that I'm taking this way too seriously, and it is okay if I want to switch sizes occasionally. These are meant to be fun, not stressful, and I think one of the reasons I was so set on using the A5 for everything is because the pages are dated. And I'm the kind of person who likes to finish a thing. I will still be using the A5 size. It will continue to be my prayer journal and my Bible study and my main pre-planning calendar because it has more room, and my dailies, as well as my reference section. So all of these sections are staying. I'm still using them. I'm just also using this. This is going to be more in place of what I was going to use my pocket notebook for, which is unfortunate. I was looking forward to using this. I probably still will. I'm going to keep it around. We're going to use it as I need it. But I like the fact that this is portable, and when I want something even more portable, I can just take out whatever page or two I want to use for the day, fold it up, and tuck it into my phone case. So I could just tuck it in my pocket, which I can do with this as well, but I'll probably end up going back and forth between these two throughout the year, in whatever seasons each makes more sense. Well, thank you for watching my little update video. I just wanted to make it because I was really excited about this personal size notebook. And I'm glad you joined me for it. And I hope you enjoyed. And that you don't feel too guilty when you decide to jump planners and do something new, something that inspires you. I think that's the biggest thing with this, is that I'm feeling inspired, and I really like that feeling. I had a lot of fun setting this up. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Stay blessed.